Hi, I'm Jenny.
I'm Eddie.
And you're watching After Hours at the Commodore.
You saw me out there lying in a field alone. You knew that I was lost and vulnerable.
And you hissed your tongue, your tail started to shake. I knew that you ain't nothing but a rattlesnake. Please have mercy on me. I only made that one mistake. Please, I'm down on my knees. I never meant to fall in love with a snake.
The scenery next to my side, and I knew I couldn't run, I couldn't hide.
Your thing started to glisten in the sun, and I knew my time on earth was next to done. Please have mercy on me. I only made that one mistake. Please, I'm down on my knees. I never meant to fall in love with a snake.
I was paralyzed by fright, frozen when I felt your bite. The sharp end of your fangs on my skin.
I was paralyzed by fright when I first felt your bite and the cold spread of your venom. Please have mercy on me. I only made that one mistake. Please, I'm down on my knees. I never meant to fall in love with a snake. I never meant to fall in love with a snake. I never meant to fall in love with a snake. Thank you so much. So this is actually our 2-year wedding anniversary.
Special dedication.
Yeah. We were married 2 years ago in Paris, where Eddie is from, and we were brought together through a mutual love of music and alcohol and fun and all of that. But one thing that we really wanted to do for our wedding was to write a song, because that's what we love to do, and we thought that the best way to express that and to share that with the people we love was with melody. So this is a secular gospel about the love that your special person brings to your life.
And it goes like this. Ready?
Yep.
2, 3, 4. When I grew up, I always had enough to eat and rhythm to move my feet. My, she told me you don't need much more if you got enough to live for. I've got a light in my life. The fire is burning bright. I've got a light if you get passion to stay alive. And when I learned to play that old guitar, I looked up and I saw the stars. 'Cause I've got a light in my life. The fire is burning bright. I've got a light in my life. Everything's gonna be alright. Woo-hoo! A couple of corn will get you by day to day. I eat well after getting paid. And when I sing some notes into an old microphone, I feel like I'm just coming home. 'Cause I've got a light in my life. The fire is burning bright. I've got a light in my life. Everything's gonna be alright. I've got a light in my life. The fire is burning bright. I've got a light in my life. Everything's gonna be alright. I've got a light in my life. The fire is burning bright. I've got a light in my life. Everything's gonna be alright. Hey.
That was called The Light.
It's like I Saw the Light of Hank Williams, but like non-religious version. I didn't need God to see the light after I met her, you know?
Oh, shucks. He's still working on it after we're married, so that's happiness.
Very interesting story so far. I'm presuming from Edmonton to Paris, now back to Edmonton. I'd like to know a little bit more detail on this. This is a fascinating story.
Oh, right on. It's a love story indeed, and an adventure story. So I'm originally from Edmonton, Alberta. I grew up here on the other side of the river, and I always grew up with a postcard of Paris on my wall. My dream, unfortunately, was to go and see the world and live other things and to leave Alberta behind. And I think, that's a really healthy mentality when you're just leaving the nest to go out and seek your own fortune. So I got a job that took me overseas, and I lived and worked in Moscow and Nairobi and Rome, and then I ended up in Paris in the city of love, and I was extremely lonely. And one day, I saw Eddie singing on stage, and the rest is history. I just completely fell in love with this man, and we decided to get married, and fell pregnant on my wedding night, as you do. And we just thought the best way for our daughter to grow up would be in the beautiful country of Canada, and to have all the space and the freedom and the values and the open-mindedness that we find here. And so it is so good to be home and to see her flourishing in the country where I grew up. So that is a long story short. And Eddie immigrated here a year and a half ago. And So what do you think?
I love Canada. Like, I'm so happy that our daughter was born here, and I couldn't dream about a better place. And yeah, I'm looking forward to call that country my home too. Like, is it home already? But
He's waiting for his passport.
no.
I'm just gonna ask you write songs in French.
Yeah. Actually, no. Like, I grew up in a family that where 1950s American music was really, really present, really there. And you know, when you're a teenager, you're like, yeah, screw that, it's not my stuff, old stuff, blah blah blah. But I always been fascinated about like American music, and so even in my rebellious year, I was like doing other stuff. But then when I started really to play music and sing, I came back to rock and roll and country, rhythm and blues, gospel, doo-wop, and it was always like toward American music. So I never really sing in French until I have a daughter, and then she loves music, and I want her to speak French as well, so we speak both languages at home. But as she loves music, I had to like improve myself and my game and learn a couple of songs in French. So thanks to Disney for that. Like, I grew up with those movies in French, and I knew the song in French, so I just figured like, oh, I'm gonna learn a couple in the guitar and sing in French for her. So I'm starting a little bit now, but it's mostly for my daughter for now. But maybe for the east side of Canada, we'll sing a couple of French stuff later on.
It's been so hard to get out of bed since you've been gone. When I've heard that you've moved on, despite time passing, I can't stop thinking about you and the fact that you found someone new. When I see you across the room, you look happy, but appearances are not always reality. When I see you with her, you look so happy. Oh, are you happier with me? Our whole room feels just like empty space. Nothing but a vacuum of air. It seems like you went to live in outer space. Your heart injected with another's care. When I see you across the room, you look happy, but appearances are not always reality. When I see you with her, you look so happy. Oh, are you happier with me? My doctor tells me so much crying ain't good for my health, but I can't help it when I see you with someone else. It feels like I've been sent to live in exile. I'm so miserable that it hurts to see you smile. When I see